morning, everyone. Like I said yesterday, we are on schedule around 10 o'clock. We're going to get this Dark Souls and done. So, best case scenario, we power through the bed of chaos and then Seath and the Four Kings just kind of fall into place. That's the goal. I mean, Seath is easy, right? Don't get caught by the curse. He's easy. But Four Kings, that's going to be somewhat arduous. I'm probably just going to cheese them as best I can, like just pure brute force. Because, I mean, who really wants to sit there and listen to wah, wah, you know, all that stupid noise stuff that they do? Anyway, it's like, we're in the lame part of the game. And there's not much left to do but the DLC, which I'm not doing. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Anyway, hello. I am Pendragon. We're playing Dark Souls. We're gonna get it done. Hopefully. I got like less than 4 hours before I gotta go to work. So yeah, I don't know if we can beat it in that time. I don't know if I want to play it for that long because, like I said, lame part of the game. But, you know, we'll see. The goal is to maybe at least get to Gwyn. If you want me to do the DLC, leave a comment. Yeah? Yeah? You know, those crazy little messages made of text and affection. I don't know. Give me something. Or don't. I mean, you know, whatever. If you want to sit there in silence and watch Dark Souls, that's also acceptable. That's usually what I do when it comes to Souls tubers. Oh, I'm going to open this can of soda. Okay, so we're going to get into it. I wanted to do a little bit of a talky intro. I like utilizing my other hand here. Don't ask what it's doing under the desk when it's not there. You don't need to know all that. Alright, but for real. Let's get it going. Whoop. I need my handy dandy controller. There we go. Ah, no, wrong thing. Okay. Everything seems to be working now. So yeah, just to touch on it because I did get a lot of exposure from the recent clips, and there should be 2 more being uploaded today. I want to apologize because I did not know the audio was messed up. It didn't sound messed up until after it hit YouTube, and it didn't. They exported fine. I seriously don't know what happened there, but it was like after the export, it was mono. The audio was on a mono track and it was on in both ears, but YouTube changed it into other than mono, which was really irritating. So yeah, those are gonna sound kind of cruddy, but you know, you're not here for perfect audio mixing, are you? I know when I watch YouTube videos, I always love a good video with bad audio. Just add some spice to the mix, you know? Anyway, we're in the wonderful world of Lost Izalith. I think it's wonderful. I would like to see a mod that, you know, goes pre-collapse or something. Because this whole level, it needs a little more to it. But not having much to it does kind of serve the aesthetic and the feel of the game. Because, like, once you come up here, because this is all kind of shit. I mean, the lava texture is way too bright and stuff like that. But when you get in here, I think this is such a cool little area. It reminds me sort of the same vibe as, like, Sin's Fortress, where it's like, there's more going on here than what the game developers let you have. And I think it would be cool to see this whole thing, you know, fleshed out more. Maybe there's a mod that does stuff like that. I don't know. I've only played PC Dark Souls a little bit. Mainly I played Dark Souls 2 and 3 when I had a good PC, and I just got a good PC again. So I never really actually explored the mods and stuff of it. Um, that might be something we do the next time I do a playthrough. I'm really looking to see what game I do next after this. Um, like I said earlier, leave a comment if you have a game suggestion. Me and my buddy Rebly on his stream, we did a lot of like old games and stuff, and I definitely like the retro. Even though to me saying PS2 games is retro it's like a dagger to my heart, but you know it's retro, I guess. All right, time to die 100 times. Where, oh, where does the floor fall in? Like right there. Okay. I do have enough decks for a bow situation, but I don't know. We can try that. I do have a longbow. And 16 arrows, so gotta make these hoes count. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh my god, the damage. I'm surprised that didn't hurt, like, stagger me. That was weird. Go ahead and... About to say, bro. You done already took my HP. Come on. Come on. It's somewhere in there. I only got 7 left. Ah, where is it? Alright, we might have to... Okay, that's not working for some reason. There we go. Hey, I got it! That just reduced the amount of stress this boss is going to cause by like tenfold. Oh, she's pissed. Very cool boss design, but bad mechanical design. Alright, we can get rid of those. Now she's angry. I've yet to discover a good way to do this, honestly. I know, like, speedrunners and stuff, they kind of have it figured out, it seems. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's Beta Chaos for you. And then we make the run back. Well, at least we got that other checkpoint. I mean, now all that's left is literally the most annoying part. And yeah, from what I have observed, the easiest way to do those first two is go to the right side, trigger it, and then you can... The right side's holes in the floor are a lot easier to avoid than the left side, from what I remember. Like, getting to the left side after the holes start falling is easier than if you were trying to go to the right side. Because there's an actual jump you have to make on the right side if it's falling in on you. So always do the right side first, then the left side, I believe. I'd have to do some more experimentation with that. I mean, I have run my fair share through this boss fight before, but it's been a while, so I'm a little bit hazy on the details. But it seemed like that was way easier than what usually happens when I go left instead of right. And now we just gotta, I think the floor fell in. I don't remember. If it didn't, then this run might also be a bust. But, oh wait, I'm wondering now if the flamestone plate will keep me alive. It probably does both physical and fire damage, but maybe the fire damage being reduced will save me. This is one of the consequences of not leveling HP, is that when you get to these lamer bosses that are just like murder... Ah, shit, the floor didn't fall through. Okay. Well, yeah, but when it gets to this point, it's really just about trigger. Yeah, okay. That's the hard part. Is like going in blind. You don't know where the floor is gonna fall in for that centerpiece area, and then you're just like, shit. Because those hands, even without low HP, it does a lot of damage. And of course, they sweep you into the hole, which is like insta death. So. No, I was showing one of my friends this Dark Souls for the first time, like about maybe 2 years ago, and he was getting the piss knocked out of him for most of the game. But then after a while, he kind of like naturally developed a tanky, heavy hitting build. But he was so paranoid about losing his souls. You know how you are when you first start these games. And he got to Bed of Chaos, and he was like, okay, all I gotta do is just keep getting my souls back. And he changed off of the orange charred ring in the middle of the boss fight so that he could maybe survive it better. But in doing so, he forgot to switch it back, and so he walked out into that lava and died instantly. And he was just like, "Yeah, bro, I think I'm done for the day. Well, I'll try to beat this one later on." And it was all I could do to not just laugh him off like the stage. I felt bad, but I mean that's the joy of being a Dark Souls player is you get to watch other people become a Dark Souls player. You know how it is. But it's like at the same time you don't want to discourage them because it's so hard to find people that actually want to stick through the experience. There's been several people I've put on this game where they just didn't they couldn't do it. The first half of the game, even though that's the more balanced and fair part of the game, it was just a little too much for them. God damn it. Okay. How do we do this? Part of me is like, well, armor, but another part is like, no armor. Let's try steel ring. Steel ring with oh, I don't know. Actually, maybe that's kind of pointless, and we just go Havel, and then a heavier set than normal. And then I mean, it's not like I really need the sword. I could just combustion my way through that situation. So let's do fire resist with some heavy. Oh wait, I'm dumb. One of the lightest sets in the game has fire resist. 17, 15, yeah, let's try that. Oh wait, I can't wear a helmet. I could, but we're not going to. Alright, got my ring on. Okay, yep. Fast roll, alright. We're gonna see how this works as far as damage resist goes. Defense, I guess you would call it. But yeah, no, I put this game, I put other people on this game, and basically they get to, well, either the Undead Berg would stop them first and foremost, or they get about partway through the game and then just be like, oh man, I gotta walk all the way back from the bonfire, and all these enemies that are really easy but they seem hard are all back. That sucks. And when you're a Dark Souls player and you kind of know the ins and outs, you're like, yeah, no, they come back. But the biggest mistake people make is that, oh, I gotta fight all these enemies. You don't have to fight them. You need to learn them. You need to learn to avoid them. But if I don't kill them and level up, then how will I beat the boss? You gotta learn that too. Yeah, you do have to fight the boss, so you gotta make sure that you're doing damage and stuff, but there is no reason to kill every single enemy before a boss, especially if there's a run back. It's another one of those suggestions towards Elden Ring's design is that they put graces everywhere. They kind of give them to you like candy. And it's because they know the damage is too high, they know the world is too big, and all those things. Oh, shit. Okay. God damn it. Ah, shit. I knew it was coming, but I was like, maybe I can run past it and do a little loop there. And I'm still getting one-shotted, so I don't know what to do there. Well, I guess if I'm getting one-shotted, I might as well just do my thing. I might neglect the dragon head for a while till we get this. Everybody knows this is what this was gonna be like, unless you're a super obsessed streamer, speedrunner person. You're not gonna nail this the first couple times. I've gotten lucky and like did it not first try, but like first 3 or 4 tries. But hey, you know, after this, there's only one shitty boss left, really, unless you count Gwen, which the worst thing in my opinion about Gwen is the run back, but I also like the run back to him, so it's kind of, you know, it's a double-edged sword. Like, I think Gwen has one of the coolest boss runs out of any, hell, any game, really. They've hyped up the Black Knights the entire game, and then suddenly there's 6 of them, and they all come back, you know? Like, that's cool. Yeah, you could say it's a little mouse clicky with the enemy placement and the fact that they're just like, oh, it's just different knights with different weapons or whatever. But I don't know. I think it's good for what it is. I think that they could have used the Black Knights a little more, honestly. But you know, less is more sometimes, and there's an argument that could be made for that. So. Okay, so we know that one hits like right there, so maybe we can... Oh, come on! Wait, why did I survive at that time? Oh shit! Come on, man, that floor didn't fall already. Alright. It's the bed of chaos, yeah, yeah. Alright. For some reason, I didn't die when the blade hit me, but I die when I have armor on. So I don't really know how that works, but we know now that this is probably the move. We might do a level 1 build next time. If not, it'll probably be one with mods. But I like the idea of doing a build that makes me have to think critically about the game a little bit. Like, whether that's limiting the levels or limiting certain stats or whatever, you know. This one's just kind of like a hodgepodge build. Like, I just kind of ran with whatever I got. And as a result of that, we're kind of leveling just randomly and not really utilizing all of our talents and gifts. Which, I mean, sometimes you just can't do that. Some builds work in this game and some don't. Yeah, you've probably seen the YouTuber guy that, like, does, like, can you beat all of Dark Souls with a spoon or whatever, you know? And then they, like, analyze all the points where you would probably get hard locked out. And it's like, yeah, you could be a pure caster, but there's gonna be certain enemies where you're just... Certain bosses, like even a string of bosses, where you're just combustion, because it's not worth, you know, the trouble of doing it any other way. Ah, damn. God damn it. I didn't think that hit me. Alright, Bed of Chaos it is. We're doing this, like, we are just doing the Bed of Chaos loop right now, because it's not worth coming back later and doing it. So if this is going to be 4 hours of me dying instantly to Bed of Chaos, then that's just what it's going to be. Aside from the run back, there's really no point in like leveling up, you know, your defense or anything. It kills you basically in one hit. So this is just what we do. Don't worry. Like... Eventually, I'm going to get an opening, and then I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to miss the jump, and then I'm going to cry. But after that, 3 times or so, I'll make it, and then and then die to a firestorm or something. But then after that, I will make it and kill the little bug in there. It's only a matter of time. That's kind of the lesson of this entire game is like, yeah, if you just keep going, keep running straight to the boss, you could be level 1, hollowed out your ass, and you will beat that boss eventually. Lord Gwyn thought he could resist the entropy of the situation, but nope, we are living entropy. It's almost sad though when you beat the Beta Chaos, because then it's one more notch on the belt, one more check mark off the list, and then it's gone. This whole area, aside from Solaire, becomes dead. And yeah, no! Okay. Ay, caramba! Okay, I think we did it. Lordy, lordy. Oh god, it's immune to fire. Oh god. I should have known that, but whatever, we got it. I actually didn't botch that, which is great. Usually the Beta Chaos will do a firestorm in here and just ruin everything. But we did it. You defeated, as they say. As they used to say. Rest at bonfire? Yeah. So I say we go here. And probably do Four Kings last, because I would like to maybe level up my HP before doing that. And I know, well, let's see, what is this? +3, that means I need 5 more. Ugh. I don't even think I have that many souls. Let's see. We might even just stack armor and stuff for that. That's not gonna work. Can't see the booty with that armor. There we go. Nah, when the combustion didn't work, I was like, oh dear, here we go. I was thinking about doing Gwendolyn, but I actually don't like doing that boss. I don't like turning the Anorlando dark, because it actually drains like every bit of life out of the level. It's cool when you're first looking at it, but it's like it adds no new enemies, it gets rid of the giants, it gets rid of the demons, I think, or some of them. And it's just like the life is stolen from the entire level. I don't like that. Alright, how many of these can I buy? 8,000. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I think we have enough. Nani? Oh, you need 4 for that. I forgot about that. That's weird. Reinforce. Alrighty. Now we got the best Black Knight sword. I need someone to test my new abilities on. Jesus. Dash attack, 1 hit. Ah, you suck. I mean, we kind of know that it's goated now. You coward. Whoops. Somehow animation canceled there. Hey buddy, that big shield is so you can block attacks. If you didn't know. Ooh, not good. It's what we in the business call a bad roll. Hey, can you, like, attack, please? And they say they don't read your inputs and shit in this game. They do. The enemies are just fair and slow. So, like, unless you're super out of position trying to do something like heal in the middle of combat, you know, it's going to punish you. But if you know how to distance yourself and position to where you're in a safe spot for a couple frames, you can get away with it. But they do know when you're healing. They will take advantage of that. Not just the giants, like the little hollow guys in, like the Undead Berg and stuff. If you step back even just a little bit and try to heal, they immediately go for a thrust. Elden Ring, however, is nightmarish about that. It's disgusting how just always on your ass they are. And to me, it just feels like they do it just so it's like, haha, this is a hard game. It's like, well, yeah. But that's not even like a mechanic that they tell you about, that, hey, if you make yourself vulnerable in the middle of combat, the enemies are going to punish you. No, that was never explained. It's just a thing you have to deal with. Like, they talk about counterattacks and all that shit, and it's just like... I think I used counterattack like once. It's probably really useful if you use a shield, but, you know, I'm a Dark Souls boy. Do you see a shield on me right now? No. Because shields suck. Most of the time, anyway. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know why he was doing that. He didn't heal. Anyway. Alright, so... I'm actually gonna try fighting Four Kings. We'll just see how it goes. I got 2 combustions, and it's... Well, aside from being... It's not ascended, but it's a pretty high-level pyromancy. I think we should be able to do it. I just need, what, 6,000 more to ascend the pyromancy? I don't even know what it does. I have no idea. Does it just do more damage? I don't know. Well, let's attune first. Yeah. Do we have a level? We do. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it in Vitality, just because we're going to need it. Even it might not make that much of a difference, but it will make a difference after a while. Unlike certain FromSoft games, cough cough Elden Ring, 60 Vitality and you still die in 2 or 3 hits. Lame. It's very lame. Okay. Now, like I said, we're really not bullshitting with Four Kings. I don't like them. They look cool, it's a cool idea, but I don't like a fight where I'm getting jumped by 4 bosses. Oh, whoops, I needed 1 more humanity. Dude's lame. He's using 20 flasks to beat 4 Kings. Shut up. Shut. Be silent. Let me check the stream while I'm sitting here. Okay, everything looks to be going well, so... I currently do not see chat, so... Still looking at a better way to do that. Maybe after this next paycheck I can fork over the money for a second monitor. I low-key want to get more RAM, because all the gaming PCs nowadays have like 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm like, but I only have 32. So maybe I need to shell out some more. I'm not really perceiving any performance issues, but I don't know how that's going to scale up with newer games and stuff. I don't play AAA games 90% of the time anyway. This is about as AAA as my gaming gets. Oop, wrong way. So normally I don't have to worry about it. But, I don't know. Like, I'm worried that I couldn't run, like, VR chat or something, which I'd like to get into. I don't really know what there is in it that's worth getting into, aside from just socializing or something, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel silly because I'm not on VR chat. I feel like I'm missing out on the PC version of social connection. Speaking of social connections, boy, I have been yearning for a party recently. That fucking hit me. Whatever. Nah, yeah, I've been like really hankering for just like going crazy. My problem is I don't want the party to end, so I'll party for a day and be like, oh, that was fun. Hey, how about we do that forever? Oh no! I forgot the ring. I realized it at the last second. Yeah, thanks, man. I needed a prompt to tell me that. Alright. We don't need the orange shard ring anymore anyway. Yeah, maybe if I don't do mods or if I don't do like a challenge build, maybe we actually explore some of these dead areas in the game a little more in another Let's Play playthrough. Maybe. I don't know, because, like, I mean, if it was up to me, I would play this game every single day forever and just, you know, be a loser or something, but that's not, you know, you can only make so many Dark Souls videos before it's like, okay, dude, okay. And, I mean, I even get tired of the game myself after a while. I switched to Armored Core because it was kind of the new and fresh thing, and I did that for a good couple of months. I love that game. I was very sad that I beat everything on it because I was like, no, come on. It can't just be S rank and online play. That sucks. Like, they need to make an Armored Core with, like, Battlefront missions, you know? Like, oh, we need you to destroy the base. And, hey, we need you to defend the base. I mean, there were those missions, you know, in the game, in the story mode. I don't know. I haven't played the online, so I don't really know what's in it. I just kind of figured that, oh, these guys are, like, sweating hard as hell in their ACs, and they're just going to wipe the floor with me, so I didn't really want to give it a try. Plus, it's on PS4, so, yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, let's try this. Where are you? There he is. Time for him to shoot a projectile from 20 miles away. Okay, one down. We might steamroll this with a +5 Black Knight. See what the fire does to him. Any minute now. There it is. Don't do the projectile. Don't do the projectile. Okay. It's not bad. This is what I would use on, like, level 1 builds. You kind of have to use it. Okay, thankfully I think this is going to go fine unless they start spamming that shitty attack. In which case, well, we're going to be making another new Londo run real quick. But so far, so good, you know? He's probably going to do it because he's too far away. He didn't do it. I guess we got lucky on RNG. We got super lucky on RNG. Oh, I'm so glad we're probably not going to have to worry about this boss. Like, look at all this. All this lore going on here. Best boss area. He's going to be the one to do it. He's too far away. Really? Okay, well, I'm not complaining. Just surprised is all. Ow. There we go. Not bad at all. You don't know how much I was dreading this boss fight just because I've had such terrible times with it. But we are leveling up and we're boosting the weapon. We got this really strong weapon. At level 1, that shit is a toss-up every single time. But hell, now I'm not even really worried about Seath at all. We can honestly just boost up Vitality, I'd say. Just something to keep us alive fighting Gwyn, because he's going to do a shitload of damage. And yeah, I guess, you know, I just realized I never sat at the Anne Orlando bonfire. I guess, Chamber of the Princess is our best bet there. How long have we been streaming? Oh, less than an hour? Oh, wow. Yeah, we're blazing through this. But that's kind of how it goes if you play this game legitimately. The second half, unless you're new to it, it's not too bad. But if you're playing challenge runs, ooh boy, does it feel like the second half of a game. Level 1 is pretty rough after Ornstein and Smo. Ornstein and Smo themselves at level 1 is not very fun. I mean, it's fun actually. I misspoke there. It's pretty fun. It's probably the funnest boss fight in the game. But man, it's tough. Oh yeah, I forgot about the gargoyle down here. I'm sure he'll just let us smooth on by. Yeah, see? He didn't mind at all. You know, there is a bit of a sad thing about these gargoyles, because it's like when you fight the boss, the actual boss of them, there's a unique model that is never used again. The second gargoyle, you never see that one again. That's the actual boss, I guess. It's just the first one that you see. I guess it would be a little weird if you saw the exact same looking gargoyles, but that's kind of what you do with those two, so I don't know. It's weird. I like it though. I like gargoyles. I think they look cool. Oh, I probably should get this just in case I get styled on by the boar. Do I have a firekeeper soul at all? No. Would you like one? No, I'm not going to do that. You actually don't need this bonfire. I remember in studying this game, all the firekeeper bonfires are kind of unnecessary. Like, if you let Lautrec kill Anastasia or whatever, you killed this firekeeper here, and you kill the fair maiden or whatever, the spider lady, you don't need those bonfires. There's a bonfire right next to the spider ladies in the demon ruins. Arguably shorter distance, maybe. The Undead Parish has always been a more useful bonfire than Firelink Shrine. And aside from Four Kings in that instance, though, that is a pain. And then Anne Orlando, Well, once you get everything unlocked, you don't need that bonfire anymore. Okay. I thought that missed. I'm glad it didn't. But it probably should have. Also, a cool looking area. I think it's kind of dumb the way they have these hallways set up. Like, it's like, what if there's a hallway and then it's just a hallway? Like, just this arbitrary left turn that keeps on going. I don't know. A random left turn is just kind of unaesthetic for the entrance to a dungeon like this. Can't plunging attack them, so. Oh, well, look at that. We got the noob helmet. There was some video that was like, is Lautrec actually right about everything? Where the guy was talking about how, like, the entire undead challenge or whatever to get to Gwyn is sort of a formulation of, like, it's a scheme by the gods to make the player feel important the entire way through. Like, oh, look at this, you get this boar helmet for all your hard work. And it's like, ow, 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 ow. Not what I meant to do. Ooh, we're one-shotting those. That's actually really good. No, I couldn't remember if I sat down at this and I didn't want to walk all the way back. Duke's Archives is probably the most fleshed out of the late game boss areas. Legacy dungeons. But at the same time, it's also kind of shoddy. Kind of questionable. Oh no! That combo. Some people, like, they don't like reused enemies and assets and stuff like that. I think it's fine. Even in Elden Ring, like, the fact that they used Dark Souls 3 enemies and stuff like that, I think that's totally fine. If you understand how much effort it takes to fully animate an original character like a demon or something like that, you would understand why, if they were making a larger version of that game, that they would just reuse some of those classic enemies that worked really well. But this time I'm talking a little more in particularly about, like, oh, let's make this area full of hollows and then just put crystals on them. Or, oh, let's make the tutorial boss a boss and put fire on him. I can get the criticism there, you know. Definitely get it. You fuckhead. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Ow. Dude, you are the worst. Look at how many hollows there are. And they're damage boosted. It's a good thing I still have my handy dandy too many flasks. Too many flasks, too many flasks. Everybody knows too many cooks. Get out of my way. Now, there was something odd I heard, that you could actually just walk out of the Seath boss, the fake one. And I'm like, what do you mean? That doesn't sound right. Are we sure? I don't think we're sure. Oh, that was timed perfectly. Yeah. My dopamine. God, this sword is badass. It's a shame that I don't even know if they drop it or not, but the Black Knights, like, you can't really get their armor till the very end of the game. I don't know if that's true. I know that they drop their weapon, their shield, and, like, Titanite chunks and shit, but I don't think I've ever seen them drop their armor. They might, I don't know, but I don't think they do. So yeah, supposedly you can just walk out. Yeah, you can. You can just leave. Like, nope, too much for me. I'm gonna go see what the crystal guys are up to. Seath the Scaleless? Excuse me? No thank you. Alright, let's go die. Actually, I do want to, like, retain my souls. Do I have a rare ring? Yes. Ow! No! He's defeating me! Ah, he got me. I'm dead. What? How could this be? But I rested at the bonfire. Yeah, no. We all know what happened here. Seath saw that my character was female and decided to take advantage of that. He's like, ah, a wonderful addition to my collection. I wish that they included an armor that was literally the serpent guy. Because somebody said, I don't know, it was another YouTube video, where it's like, that's actually not one of the normal serpent guy models. It's a serpent model with the skeleton of a player. So it looks like a weird Lego version. Stop right there. Okay, let's see. Is there anything worth a damn to get from here? Not really. Honestly. I know these things kind of don't like fire. Maybe they do. Ah! Okay, so it's just dragon fire they don't give a shit about. Interesting. I wish I could do combustion in real life. Can you imagine how handy that would be? Whoa, okay. Ow! Ah! Scary. Scary. Not as scary. Okay. This is actually the scarier part up here. Because these guys... The serpent dudes are way stronger than one thinks they are. Just because, like... They just look like normal guys. No, they do a lot of damage. Oh my god, I didn't expect him to do that. Jesus. Hey, I told you about that, though. A while back, notice the siren is off. But I told you, I was like, those dudes will one-shot you every time they hit you. Look at... Don't run away from me. Jesus. What an odd level. I mean, it's a giant spiral staircase that leads to nothing. Yeah, I don't know. there's cool aspects of this. There's some of the like the cut content aspect that's interesting, like that thing. You know, that old thing. See if we can jump on it. I remember jumping on it at one point. I want to say, yeah, you can get up there. Can't stay up there, but you can get up there. Anyway, I'm sure a better platformer than me can get up to maybe those higher gears, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah. See, part of me thinks that there's some secret tech with jumping, because sometimes it seems like they want you to be able to jump on some of this stuff. Oh, holy shit, I got up here. Holy shit. Well, there you have it, folks. Oh, almost there. Come on. What if I backstep? No. There's a few spots like that, though, where you can backstep or do like a weird movement into something. Ah, damn it. We fell. Oh well. I bet there's a way to do that. Just do like a hard turn and then end up on that gear. I'm going to try it one more time. Well, not like that. Damn it. Come on. There we go. Shit! I overswung. Oh well. We'll fuck around with that maybe next playthrough. This one, we're just trying to progress. I don't know. Part of me is just kind of like not very confident in the idea of just bullshitting on the game. Oh my god. Whew. By the skin of our dragon teeth. I've said that before, but it's true. Like, that shit was sketchy. Alright, problem solved. Is the yellow one coming after us? Maybe. Nope. Nice aim, bro. This is for earlier. You make me bleed, I make you burn. They really should have made this a mimic. That would have been perfect for this area. Anyway, I think that's all we need, and then we just leave and then get to that other bonfire, and then that's just like it for Duke's Archives. Which, that isn't to say it's not going to be difficult. It is sort of a difficult run with all the crystal hollows walking around. And the wizards. Can't forget the wizards. Oh, they're called channelers, but it's like, what are they channeling? Magic? That's a wizard, you know? How do you get that item? I've gotten it before. It looks like you walk out to it. I don't know. I have fully explored this room before, looking for Miyazaki's secret, the fabled last secret of Dark Souls that nobody has somehow found. And, yeah, there's not many secrets in here. What the fuck? Yeah, there's not many secrets in here. Y'all should have been helping your mans out downstairs. Now look at you. But yeah, you can get like an armor set, the maiden clothes maiden set, and I don't know. There's some garbage there that I don't care about. Huh? You know, I never noticed that big ass crystal right there. Is this where the door is? What? Ow! Alright, we're gonna have to deal with him before looking for secret sky doors. God damn it. Yeah, this place is kind of obnoxious because everything does high damage. Where is the secret sky door? It might not be on this one. Um, yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Sorry I don't have my binoculars, but yep. If you can see those little dithering pixels over there, that is the secret crystal door. It hides Crystal Tower poorly because it's visible. I mean, hey, maybe that's actually a thing. Maybe that's the big secret that nobody knows about. That in reality, there's been a whole secret Crystal Tower, and it's invisible because the crystals are invisible in this game. All the way to Seath is a bunch of invisible crystal shit. Maybe that's it, and it wasn't just a massive oversight. Anyway, the pathway to do this is turn the stairs immediately upon going in. They lead you up here, and then you go to the other stairs and turn them, and then you got the shortcut. I'm so glad I'm one-shotting these guys. If you're level 1, this place is very treacherous. Ah, fuck you. No! Worth it. Worth it. Alright. We should be good now. The most dangerous thing right now is this hollow. But avoid him and you're good. Because all you gotta do is this little handy dandy lever, and then the handy dandy bonfire. And then the worst thing to worry about is the invisible crystal bridges. Really. We're gonna try to get this done. Because after that, then we just fight Gwen and then we're done. Leave a comment if you want me to do the DLC. If not, I'll just wait till another playthrough to do it. Because the DLC's hard and it's long. Pause. But either way, oh wait, I actually want to kindle bonfire while I'm here. But yeah, no, it's a difficult DLC. And not even for any bad reasons, really. Manus can get annoying sometimes just because he can combo you and stuff. Like at level 1, I would not fight Manus. But we're pretty high level, we got high damage, so it's kind of like, I could do that if I really wanted to. Part of the thing is that it's just kind of annoying to unlock the DLC. Cool idea, bad idea. Cool, bad idea. to get to the DLC. Like, you want me to go all the way to Darkroot. You want me to go all the way here and there. I don't want to do all that. That's lame. And it takes me out of the experience because I'm like, ah, shit, the pendant isn't here. The crystal guy's in here. I don't know what's going on. You know, it's just annoying. That is to say, Dark Souls 2's, I don't like that one either. Honestly, I don't even really remember how you do Dark Souls 3's DLC. I know one of them is like you talk to Gale, or something like that. But I really don't remember the rest of them. I think it's 2, actually. It's like one of them you talk to the painting girl, I think, maybe? And she takes you to the painted world of Dark Souls 3's. And then Gale is like the sequel to that because he's like, oh, that's my waifu. It's a weird DLC. Weird story. Like, he's the guy who, like, cared so much about his moe waifu that he would destroy all of existence just to make some paint. Very weird character and weird story. Anyway, if you've played this, you kind of know, like, this whole path is shit. But you've been through it enough to know generally where the crystal bridges are. I have messed them up before where it's like, oh, I think it's in this direction. You know. Oh, I kind of misspoke earlier. This is the thing you really have to worry about. These guys here. Because they will knock you off your feet. They will actually put you on the ground. And the worst thing about them is they come through the boss ring. Yeah, you don't see them in the cutscene, but they're there. What are you doing with my crystal? Ree? He looks at the player. He's like, you, are those scales? Oh wait, wrong way. See, this only happens once, by the way. They don't come back through the boss ring after this. Oh, what the fuck was that combo? But yeah, that's one of the good things about dying here for the first time. It's just like what's a good comparison? I don't know. There's actually I don't think there's any other boss that does that as far as I know. You would expect something like the skeleton, like the bone wheels or something to cut into what's his name? What is his name? What the hell is that boss's name? Pinwheel, yeah. The skeletons. Why do they call him Pinwheel? He's not even the wheel. There's like a bunch of wheels before Pinwheel, and he's not. I don't know. But yeah, that's the lame thing about Seath first run through. I guess you could compare him to the Bed of Chaos in that, like, the first run is definitely gonna kill you. Unless you kill those guys before, but there's like 6 of them. And they're pretty quick. And they knock you on your ass, and apparently they combo you. So it's like, you really want to go through all that before fighting Seath the Scaleless? I don't know, man. It's just better to take the L and then hope you survive. Because he'll kill them if you survive long enough and get lucky. But if he doesn't kill them in time, you're going to get, like, randomly comboed and potentially cursed if you get caught in the crystals. Not a good time. I used to have a lot of trouble with this bridge specifically because this little ledge here does not look very clear from far away. But after I just started having faith in the snowflakes, it got a lot easier. Alright, let's see if I can do this. There is a lot about this game that reminds me of King Quest, or King's Field rather. And I didn't even play that game, I just watched other people play it, but it's like, those little clams are very reminiscent. Oh my god, why is this so bright? Yo! This is like Beta Chaos levels of hard to see. I guess we can't change that right now. Nah. Feck it. Teehee. Ah, shit. Yeah, he's super slow and he's borderline retarded, so... God damn it, my depth perception. But it's like, really, as long as you know not to get cursed by the crystals, that's his most dangerous move. It knocks you on the floor and drains your health like he's Sans from Undertale. John Sans Undertale. Crystal Bomb. There we go. And Seath is done, so... Yeah. Somewhat lackluster, but that's what happens when you have a big-ass weapon. It's not like Elden Ring where you press L2 and then do like 7 flips. Alright, hopefully that will give us enough to survive a few hits from Gwen. But, yep, we're heading towards the end of the game now. I'm going to check the comments and see if anybody said, please do the DLC. If you didn't say that, then go to hell. Yep, nobody said anything, so I'm just going to skip the DLC and we're going to move this along. Yes, I am sad. Nobody said play the DLC, but it doesn't matter. I'm over it. I don't even care about having 0 commenters. Because I'm going to regurgitate this content and then get like 300 views. Maybe. I don't know. The algorithm sort of blessed me this past time around. Offer souls to the vessel. We making soul gumbo in this bitch. Hell yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. So yeah, we're gonna get the Black Knight shit and then kill Gwen. In theory. In theory, that's how it's gonna go. I don't even know if stone plate or flame stone plate ring works at all. It seems kind of underwhelming every time I use it. Oh dear. Ow. Okay, that was completely my fault. Ah, no! I forgot I couldn't parry. Alright, buddy. Alright, buckaroo. Damn, I didn't expect that to knock him back. He's like, I'm gonna do that to you. No, you're not. Better luck next time, brother. Another good thing about this, oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. Good and bad thing about them respawning is that happens a lot and you end up getting your inventory kind of clogged up by Black Knight weapons that you don't need. Come on, bro. Oh, man. That is a slapper, ain't it? Got him. Yeah, no, dude, I ran this track at least 100 actual, literal 100 times, maybe. Maybe more. Trying to beat Lord Gwyn at level 1. It was the most painful experience ever. Well, maybe not. But you get... Oops. You get what I mean. It was rough. I mean, I wasn't sitting here fighting these guys, of course, you know. That would be stupid. But even just running around them and stuff, it got very old. Just so I could walk in and miss the parry and die instantly. Look at that, he dropped that item. There ain't no getting it now. But this is another one of those areas where it's like, we needed more. We should have been climbing up this entire thing or something. Doing hard as hell platform jumps that insta-kill you if you miss them. Something. I don't know. I wanted to walk more on the broken, or on the melted glass or something. That would have been cool. Rip Solaire. He's not here to help us. Yeah, anyway, in theory, I should be able to just parry him or beat the piss out of him X amount of times, and then we call this what it is, which would be finished in that context. But knowing my luck, I'm going to miss every single parry, and then he's not going to be staggered by my weapon, and it's just going to be a nightmare. Let's find out. Okay, missed that parry. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, yep. Very on brand for the Pendragon experience. Now I'm going to show you how level 1 does it. Minus the dragon head. Let's see. We got fast roll. We honestly need faster roll. Is that heavier or lighter? Oh, it's heavier. Okay. That's lighter. What about this? Lighter. Okay. Well, we'll do that. Or, well, let's change that up a little. Ew, I don't like the hollow feet on that. Never mind. Am I really fast rolling with Black Knights on? Okay. I'll take it. Kind of shows like a sense of progression there. I always miss that. Anyway, you can run past all these guys if you are familiar with what they do when you try to do that. Like normally this one he's going to try to do his dash attack and you just swerve, you know, just swerve. Not too big of a deal. So yeah, as you may have noticed, the challenge with Gwyn is that he kind of overwhelms you with fast attacks, high damage, and he runs pretty quick too. So what he'll end up doing is hitting you, then you try to heal, and then he hits you again, and it's just an endless loop until he gets the combo on you and you're done. You might get lucky and either stagger him or he'll try to do his grab attack, and then if you catch it early enough, you can heal, but don't count on it. Oh wow, that that one knight is definitely following me the whole way. There we go. How much damage? Not a lot. Maybe I should have the Hornet Ring on. Oh, we stagger. It's over. Ugh. Ah, you bitch. Ah, no! See, that's what happens. That fire will stagger you extended periods. I think we got him, though. I don't think that stone plate ring is worth a damn, so... Or, yeah, stone plate. Let's go Hornet and hurry this bitch up. See, like, these guys, the coolest bit of pointless lore ever. I mean that in a good way. See that? Great. Looks like a great level, doesn't it? You don't go through 99% of it. In fact, I guarantee most of that's just empty architecture. Or geometry, as they call it. Because you're going downstairs when you get up there. But look at all that. It looks like there's a whole level and you ascend to the top. Nope. You go down. You go to the little basement. I bet it was going to be a level, and they're just like, we don't have time, boss. Poor Miyazaki. He wanted this to be like the perfect game. And he got close. I think he got pretty close. I mean, even still, it feels like a final area, but I think it even serves in a way because it's like the last four bosses and their areas just beat the crap out of you. And so it's kind of refreshing for it to just be a short walk to the end. It's not even that short, but you know. How much damage? A little bit more. It'll get us through hard times, I think. Ow. Holy shit. No! Got him. Okay, going well. I think we might do it this time. Ah, no! Holy shit. Ah! Not good. Fuck! Yo! That fucking clippy fucking thrust. Ugh. That actually scared me. We're close, though. You know, I probably would have done it, but I was trying to use my special technique. And it never gave me an opening for that. Yeah, ghost lore. Ghost lore! So cool. Maybe they're real and they're just bad at their jobs, but they're wearing fog rings. Who knows? I knew that wasn't going to hit me. I was just trying to recover some of my speed after that jump. But you see, it's really not too bad. You just got to know kind of when to juke, like the super big sword guy. Because, yeah, he'll stop your run right there if you get smacked by that ultra great sword. It's like, where'd my HP go? Oh, it's on the end of his weapon. And then that guy's not too bad. You just got to be careful rolling on the bridge. And look at that. We're pretty much back here again. What'd that take? Like 2 minutes tops? It's not so bad. This guy is kind of like the ultra great sword guy. You got to juke him because he'll normally do the dash attack. I was surprised he did that other one. Alright. See, that attack right there, he almost always opens with it. And it was that one I had to really practice to get the parry timing down. Ah. But notice, it's like you really have very, very short windows to act. And he's fast. Oh, he's fast. Let's see if we can do our finishing move on him. Finishing move! Yeah, hell yeah. Goodbye, Gwen. Farewell. It was fun. We'll see him later one day. And then, whoa! 50,000 souls. How many does he give you? None? None? Okay, I was about to say. I know he was hollow, but come on, dude. He's the final boss. 70 seems a little underwhelming, but, you know, we'll take it. Alright, well, nothing else better to do than set myself on fire, I guess. See if we can get one last booty shot from the camera before heading out. The lighting's bad here. I don't think we're going to see them cheeks. Oh well. Haha. This has been the first Dark Souls playthrough. At least, you know, first on stream. I'm going to do it again. Look at that. Yeah. I'm Pendragon and welcome to Jackass. Ooh, that smarts. With the dragon head, it's just like, interesting. What if the whole time the secret that Miyazaki thought nobody ever knew was the Dark Lord ending? And he's just like, nobody's ever done that before. Who would think to walk out of the boss room? I don't know, maybe there is some third secret ending. Ah, loud. Loud. That's so fucking loud. Lord have mercy. Okay. Had to turn that down. Sorry if you can't hear it anymore, but that shit was killing my ears. Well, yeah, that's Dark Souls. I think it was a good game. I think it's a game so nice I might play it twice. But, probably another game before I do that again. I have a capture card, and I got, like, an HDMI splitter and stuff, so I can play, PS3 games, I can play PS2 games. I don't know how that would work on stream, just because it is a lot of moving parts. But theoretically, there's a lot of PS2 games that I've been trying to Let's Play for like 7 years. Me and my buddy Nero actually had some of them recorded, but we had so much trouble with the audio, and we couldn't stream it at all. Like the computer we were on, because my PC was broken, we just couldn't do that. It didn't have the RAM, and it was always choppy and slow, and the audio was kind of bad too. We were still starting out, trying to get it figured out, but point is, we had actually finished a few games. Like, we beat Spyro 1. I think we got partway through Spyro 2. we actually redid Spiral 1 because the audio was messed up and stuff, that we just played through the whole game again. And we started Ratchet and Clank, got most of the way through that. And this is all just me and Nero. Rebly stream, which you can check out. He's on YouTube, Reblee. I'm on that stream a few times, a good couple of times, about a year or so back. We played like Jack and Daxter and all that, and some of those games I'd like to play on my own stream, but you know, so I do think we did a good job on those. So if you want to check those out and see some extra Pendragon content, well, you get to check out Rebly while you're at it, you know. But yeah, I got like a good couple of PS2 games that I'm looking at, that I'm thinking about. Mainly the classic ones, but I also have a few obscure, weird ones that I might give a try. I don't know. And some of them, like I said, some of them are ones that me and Rebly or me and Nero already did and either just didn't get posted or we never finished the game. I'd like to finish some of these games. But that's all. I don't want to use emulators. I want to use the original systems and consoles and all that if I can. Some games I probably will use an emulator, you know, fucking sue me. But I do appreciate the actual old school, you know. And I mean, I still have these functional systems, so it's like, why not put them to use? The only real caveat there would be like the system actually failing or some kind of issue with optimization or something. I also foresee some audio or recording problems there, but that's going to be nothing new for this stream. Ugh. Can I skip this? Okay, good. And then New Game Plus. Yep. So we're not doing New Game Plus at all. Maybe I'll do it on another one, but I don't. It's Dark Souls 2 did it the best, surprisingly. They had separate content that was only accessible in New Game Plus and stuff like that. I like that, and I'm really disappointed in Elden Ring for not doing that. Because it's like the damn game's already hard enough, but then you do New Game Plus, and there's nothing new about the game plus. But yeah, you get how it goes. This is, I guess, the end of the stream, which is cool. I mean, it didn't last as long as I thought it would, but most things rarely do. But tomorrow I don't have to work. I think I might end up filling for somebody. But if I don't, then I'm definitely going to be mixing some new shorts. Hopefully with fixed audio. I'm so annoyed that my audio on those shorts were messed up. But they're going to be posting automatically for the next like 3 or 4 days. So again, forgive the bad audio and just enjoy the content for what it is if you haven't seen those streams or like the scenes that those are cut from on my stream. And yeah, I'll try to get better content out for you here pretty soon. Leave a like or blah 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 if you like the stuff. If not, do what you normally do. Yeah, so this is the Asylum. I am Pendragon. Well, this is my avatar. And down there is me. I don't know if that was clear, but yeah. See you later. I think we're calling it the end of this one. You know, finish Dark Souls is not bad for a stream in 2 hours. Alright, see you later. Oh wait, goodbye. I have to wave goodbye every time.